Hello everyone, Steve Parr here from Gwinnett Metro Baptist Network, and Happy New Year and welcome to the January Parr Four. And I'm going to dive right in with number one. You may recall in December, there were some devastating tornadoes just north and west of us. And I communicated with you and our pastors that we were on target for 2021. We needed $250,000 to meet our budget, and we were in a couple $1,000s. I thought of that just looking ahead a couple of weeks. And I communicated to you that everything that came in above that $250,000, we would be given to churches that were affected by those tornadoes. You have really come through, and I want to thank you for that. We've selected 3 Southern Baptist churches in Mayfield, Kentucky, and Kenton, Tennessee, and we'll be delivering checks of about $5,000 to each of those 3 churches. And those 3 churches suffered a total loss, by the way, of their facilities. And because of your faithful gifts, we're able to bless them. So I want to thank you for that so much. And I know they will, and you'll be hearing back from them in the very near future. Number 2 on our Parr Four for this month is the Technicolor Conference. It's coming up on February the 28th at First Baptist Church of Duluth. And they do such a phenomenal job of multicultural ministry. And no matter what your background is as a pastor, it's important with the Great Commission that we reach everyone in our community. They have a great strategy for doing that, and they'll be bringing in others also to speak to that subject, again, about multicultural outreach. So on that day from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., there is a registration fee, but I will say to you as a member and a pastor in the Gwinnett Metro Baptist Network, you do receive an additional $15 off of your registration fee. Now, to make it simple, you can go to our webpage to register. That's www.gwinnettmetro.net. Go right there and get registered. And I hope to see you there on February 28th for the Technicolor Conference again at First Baptist Church of Duluth. Part 3 is this. We're going to look a little bit further ahead right now. I want you to get this on your calendar. We'll give you more details next month, but in our budget, we have a line item for senior adult ministry, and we want to put that to work. So we're going to be having on March the 24th at Chestnut Grove Baptist Church in Grayson, Georgia, a Gwinnett Metro Senior Adult Rally. It's going to be a great time for our senior adults from 10:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. And it will include 2 worship services with some great preaching by Larry Wynn, the retired pastor of Hebron Church in Decula, and then Dr. James Merritt of Cross Point Church in Duluth. So phenomenal preaching. Ron Carter will be leading the music that day from the Georgia Baptist Mission Board, a phenomenal music and worship leader. And we'll have a joint senior adult choir that day. We have a covered dish type lunch where you bring a side dish. We'll provide the meats and so forth. It's going to be great, but I will tell you this. We have limited capacity, so we will have tickets for 500 people. Now, if you would like to get tickets for your church, they're free. You can email me, steve@gmba.org, and around the 1st of February, we will start distributing those tickets. So go ahead, get it on your calendar, be inviting your senior adult members and leaders. And let me tell you this also, this is an evangelistic opportunity. There are lost and unchurched senior adults in our community. So be sure that the senior adults in your church are inviting their friends and neighbors to be a part of this, but they will need the tickets. That's Part 3. And finally, Part 4 is a big announcement. I'm so excited to share with you about this. We are so thankful that we're bringing on a new staff member. We want to welcome Marvin Jones as the Assistant Director and Church Planning Catalyst of the Gwinnett Metro Baptist Network. Marvin pastors the Central Baptist Church in Lilburn, Georgia. He will continue to do that as a bivocational pastor, but he's going to help us to really zero in on church planning, helping church planners, helping those churches that are looking for location, coaching, helping you to plant churches, whether in Gwinnett County or beyond, helping churches outside Gwinnett County to plant inside Gwinnett and so forth. You'll meet him very soon if you haven't already, but he's a phenomenal leader, and I want to welcome him aboard. And I'm so thankful that your gifts have allowed us and the gifts of others to provide this wonderful ministry. Listen, that's all I've got time for today. Well, thank you so much for watching this month's Parr Four, and I'll see you next time. Have a blessed week.